Hey everyone, welcome back to Perkins Pulse, where we dive into the heart of automotive culture. Today we're checking out something truly special, a 2024 Porsche. And I've got Scott Pierce from Mob Inc. here to break it all down for us. We'll be talking about what makes this Porsche stand out, from its performance, design, and driving experience to what it means to be part of the Mob Inc. car community of Birmingham. Whether you're a die-hard Porsche fan or just love fast cars, you're gonna want to stick around for this one. But this isn't just about specs and speed, people. It's about the passion behind the wheel. Scott's gonna share his personal connection to this Porsche, what drew him to it, and what makes it the ultimate driving machine for him. You'll hear firsthand what it's like to own and drive this beast on the streets. Now sit back and enjoy this beautiful combination of engineering and craftsmanship as we take you on a full walk around of this stunning 2024 Porsche. From its sleek lines and aggressive stance to the intricate details that make this car a true masterpiece, we're bringing you every angle, every curve, and every roar of the engine. Watch closely as we highlight the craftsmanship, performance features, and custom touches that make this Porsche stand out. Let the visuals do the talking and soak in the beauty of this incredible machine. If you love cars, car culture, and in-depth interviews like this one, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you never miss a new video of ours. And let us know in the comments what's your dream Porsche. Now let's get into this, gearheads.
All right, I'm Scott Pierce. I'm with Mob Inc.
Okay.
This is 2024 Porsche GT3 RS. It's just been through the first break-in miles. Break-in miles, 932 break-in miles. So I just got past that. It's got about 1,100 miles on it. So I've had a chance to really get out and have some fun with it now. So all of a sudden, but the car came to me, interestingly enough, was, first of all, there's a long waiting list for this car. Generally about 4 to 5 years, and you have to have had a few Porsches under your belt to get one. The same guy that I bought this from, I bought my first Porsche from. So it happens to be that one right there. So when you turn around, the other. So when I got that one, I knew he had this on order, and I said, you know, Phil, when you get ready to order it, and I told my guys at Porsche, I said, when he gets ready to get rid of that, please let me know. When I got the car at 29 factory miles on it, so I skipped the waiting line. it's hard to say no to this car. When it came available, they said, Scott, it's available. Do you want it? I said, absolutely, I want it. So the spec on the car, he's a genius at speccing the car. It's ice gray metallic is the color. It's got the white sock package on it. The only option it does not have is a carbon fiber roll bar, which I can put on anytime I want to, but it makes it more practical for me. I've had it on the track one time during the break-in period just to feel how it felt, but everybody asked me if I plan to track it. Yes, I will take it to the track. I will have track days for it as well. But I can tell you the car itself gives you a confidence. If you want a great equalizer, somebody, a great driver driving one of these, and you step up in this, it is an equalizer. This car makes you a great driver, believe it or not. Now, a great driver in this car can do a world of things. But the car itself, I'll give you a little information about it. The spring set, to start with that, compared to the GT3, this one has a 50% stiffer spring set. So the car is actually stiffer. It is made for the racetrack. Everything is functional on this car. So let's take a look at the car itself. So everybody sees the first vents of the car itself. So these are mechanically engineered. It's genius. So there's a huge radiator in here. Typically the 911s have a big frunk in here. There's no frunk. It's just a massive radiator. So hot air comes out of these vents and is directed to the sides. As the hot air follows the car, these fins right here keep the hot air from coming back over the top. So they feed out through the back of the car and through the back diffuser. Now, with that said, cool air comes over the top. Cool air comes over the top and into the air intakes in the back of the car, keeping the engine cool. Therefore, more horsepower. All of that air still is funneled into the big main product of the car. Everybody sees this car, they see this. Yes. This is the big wing. DRS. So the actual wing, if you can see the hydraulics, as the car comes into a turn, this wing will collapse. So it's called drag reduction system. And if you ever watched F1, yes, same on the F1 cars, it's called DRS, drag reduction system. So this wing will collapse, creating at 170 miles an hour, somewhere around there, 1,800 plus pounds of downforce. So the car becomes stuck to the ground. At the same time, at the front, there are two pieces, two also wings that pop down, all controlled by the car itself. So once I said the car makes you a great driver, you don't have to control that. It does that for you. So as you come into turns, the car just creates a massive amount of downforce to come around the turn. So where a normal car might take a turn slower, this one, you don't even feel like you need to hit the brakes a lot of times. So it's a really a feat of engineering what Porsche has done with this car. Now, even inside the car itself, you've got carbon fiber race seats. It's the environment of the monocoque itself is just made for the driver. The sound, the report of the car itself is phenomenal. It revs to 9,000 RPMs. It's a flat six, 518 horsepower, and it makes a sound unlike anything you've ever heard. and that's just out of the box stuff. So everything on the car is made for racing, and it is wonderful. It's very, very satisfying. It'll make you never want an electric car, right? So, but everything has its place. So let's just say that.
Yeah.
But the car itself is I would say a rolling YouTube channel. Here we are, right? Everybody wants to know about the car. It is it has an aura of it, a sexiness about it, just looking at it. The wings sticking out. The car is actually, it's really something to see. Compared to the GT3, it's actually wider. The back wheels are wider. The front wheels are wider. And it rides totally different. It is a driver's car. So, but those are the things I would say pretty much stand out mostly about the car itself. You know, the fact that it's 518 horsepower. It's not a lot of horsepower compared to everything else, but you don't need a lot to go fast.
Yeah.
It's how you get around the corners, and it's how you get around the track. Depending on the track now, you know, there could be other cars that could be faster around the track, depending on the straightaways. But on a normal racetrack, you're gonna be in good hands with this car. I can tell you from driving it myself, going around the track, it says, Scott, you just hang on. Let me take care of this. And I'm just in for the ride. I'm a passenger, and it's the best feeling in the world. It really does give you a great rush, and it's fun to drive. And then it's fun to talk about it.
Yeah.
You know, people are saying they want to see it. It's really, you don't see a lot of them. And I'm happy that it's here. I'm happy to share it with everybody. That's the other thing about it. And you know, I guess you're in the right place at the right time. Everybody has their moment. That was my moment.
Yeah.
So,
Thank you so much.
you're very welcome.